In 1983, during the height of the Cold War, paranoia ran high as nations watched one another with suspicion. Yet amidst the tension, something extraordinary went unnoticed. Buried within the deep static of intercepted signals from space was a warning, an alien transmission that humanity was not alone, and a reckoning was coming. The signal was ignored, dismissed as background noise. Governments, too preoccupied with their terrestrial conflicts, failed to see the shadow creeping over Earth. It wasn't until the autumn of 1983, when the skies darkened unexpectedly and a strange energy pulse disrupted power grids worldwide, that humanity realized too late that the warning had been real. It began on October 10th, 1983. What appeared to be an unseasonal solar eclipse covered the Earth, casting an eerie, unnatural darkness over the planet. From this gloom, colossal alien ships emerged, materializing in orbit like silent predators stalking their prey. The invaders, known as the Eryx, were biomechanical beings, half organic, half machine, fueled by a hive mind and driven by one-purpose consumption. They didn't negotiate or explain their actions. They simply began absorbing Earth's resources with massive drills, stripping forests, draining oceans, and dismantling entire cities. The world's superpowers scrambled to respond. Nuclear missiles were launched at the Eryx ships, but the alien technology absorbed the energy, rendering humanity's most powerful weapons useless. Across the globe, fear turned into chaos as the Eryx unleashed swarms of insect-like drones to subdue resistance. The devastation was swift. Cities like New York, Moscow, and Tokyo became craters. Survivors fled to remote regions, mountains, deserts, and underground bunkers, seeking safety from the relentless Eryx. Among these survivors was Evelyn Grant, a young astronomer who had been one of the first to decipher fragments of the lost warning years prior, but was ignored by government agencies. Evelyn was determined to fight back. In the ruins of a secret military base, she uncovered the remnants of a Cold War project, Echo Vanguard, an experimental energy weapon designed to intercept extraterrestrial signals. Though incomplete, the project held the key to disrupting the Eryx hive mind. Evelyn gathered a small group of scientists, soldiers, and everyday people desperate to reclaim their world. Among them was Colonel Jack Harris, a disgraced military leader seeking redemption, and Malik Vega, a reclusive hacker with a genius for decoding alien tech. Together they formed the Resistance. The Resistance's first act was to hijack an Eryx drone using Malik's hacking skills to reprogram it. Through the drone they learned the Eryx weakness. Their hive mind operated through a central core housed within the largest ship, which hovered ominously above the Atlantic Ocean. Evelyn theorized that the Echo Vanguard project could be adapted to disrupt the Eryx frequency, severing the connection between their drones and their core. But to deliver the weapon, they needed to infiltrate the mothership. In a daring raid, the Resistance commandeered a crashed alien craft, repairing it with human and Eryx technology. Their makeshift vessel became their only hope of reaching the core. The mission was perilous. The ship was unstable, the team untrained, and the odds slim. Yet with Earth's survival hanging by a thread, they had no choice. Under cover of darkness, the Resistance launched their assault. As they neared the Eryx mothership, they faced swarms of drones and relentless energy attacks. Inside the ship, the Resistance encountered the hive mind itself, a pulsating, living entity surrounded by a web of machinery. Evelyn and Malik worked furiously to deploy the Echo Vanguard weapon, while Colonel Harris and the soldiers held off the drones. The hive mind began to adapt, learning their tactics and countering their moves. Just as the Eryx were about to overwhelm them, Evelyn made a desperate decision. Realizing the weapon needed a massive power source to activate, she manually connected it to the ship's core, knowing it would likely destroy them all. As the energy surged, the weapon unleashed a blinding pulse, severing the hive mind's control and sending shockwaves through the Eryx fleet. The Eryx drones collapsed mid-flight, crashing into the ground. The mothership, its core disabled, began to disintegrate, sinking into the ocean in a fiery explosion. Across the globe, the remaining alien ships powered down, their threat neutralized. The Resistance's victory came at a cost. Many lives were lost, and the Earth was forever scarred. Cities lay in ruins, ecosystems devastated, and billions of people displaced. But humanity had survived, proving its resilience against impossible odds. In the years that followed, Evelyn's warnings were finally heeded. Humanity united to rebuild, fortified by the lessons of the invasion. They studied the remnants of Eryx technology, preparing for the possibility of future threats. In her final transmission, Evelyn recorded a message. "We faced extinction and found our strength. The stars will always hold mysteries and dangers, but so long as we stand together, no force in the universe can break us."